Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Colorado's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So Rice's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, and that ball is not intercepted.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the freshman making an impact play there.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage. The defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the Buffaloes line up with a first and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. And he'll be brought down. It's fourth and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
That makes the score Colorado 14, Rice 10.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Rice offense is out there again. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. A little move to sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buffs. Strong game by this quarterback. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made at the 41. They're getting closer to the 50. Hold up a second. The coach is called. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Third down play for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. running past the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
2nd down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought for the block and they stop him short of the first down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Miller.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Miller. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. To fake field goal. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
He's down at the 47. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. A big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
And first down for the offense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
15-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Owls. So here we go. 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
25.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Colorado 35. Rice 25.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion to the tight end. And that'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. No huddle here for the offense.
At this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Grab down the middle. It's Starks. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. 1st down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now